Here comes the boy.
I have absolutely no idea how much you heard of me calling my dog a bellend.
You called your dog a bellend, that's what I heard.
Alright.
You can't call your dog a bellend.
Well, I mean, he was kind of being a bellend, but...
Listen, he has PTSD, leave him alone.
I had to give him his toothbrushing,
no.
chew to calm down. No, legit, right? This may say how broken my dog is. How many other dogs find their favourite thing in the world a dentist stick?
To be fair, if I was a dog, I'd love a dentist stick.
Dentist sticks can always, like, I would assume it hit different. It'd be like drinking a tube of mouthwash, like drinking a tube of toothpaste. I mean, I can imagine it's quite a fun thing once you get used to it. See, like, I will eventually. My aim is to. Oh my word! I'm wrecking this cow with my fists, right? But it's so
Things
loud.
that you hear on this afternoon.
Yeah, what did you expect to hear today? Not that. I just gotta adjust some sound settings as well. That's the worst part. Is I just gotta keep like changing them around, because the situation is that like otherwise you get this horrible noise, this really loud cow beaten to death noise that nobody wants to hear.
I feel like Nick would be the one to be like, you know what, yeah.
Nick was playing, like, he was the one who got us, like, talked us all into it, so we were like, cool, we'll play some RuneScape, right? And then, like, since he's had this job, and also has time with Danielle, like, we've legitimately not heard from him. Like, it is very rare that I actually hear from Nick, and mainly it is him responding to me, sending him random crap on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same stuff I send you, I will send similar things to Nick.
Not like specialised content for me. Wow.
Oh no. There are specialist content for different people. There are certain people who I send like the gayer content to.
Okay, just say it, the gay stuff.
The gay stuff I send to you. I bequeath unto you the random gay stuff I find. And then if I find a vague Star Trek joke, I will send it to Nick. Mainly because, like, I don't know enough about Star Trek to make a lot of jokes, but I know he enjoys Star Trek. This is my level of outreach to my friends. Is I know you care about this thing, I don't know about it, so please don't be mad that I will only express my understanding through memes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I did not hear a word of that because I think I've blacked out.
You blacked out?
My favourite musician might or might not, I'm not sure if my friend is trolling me, is releasing an album. She's a very powerful guitar player.
Tell me who it is.
St. Vincent.
Right, cool.
And apparently her new album is called Daddy's Home. And if this is real,
uh-oh.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna lose it.
Uh-oh, this has unlocked the gay.
But literally,
Level 7 gay unlocked.
No, this has to be fake. This has to be fake. There's no way. You will see it. Just know that I currently have a nosebleed. And I'm having a gay panic while streaming. Please kill me now. It's fine. It's not like literally my dream come true.
Yeah, if you use your fists, because you can use lunge, which does a shared XP. So you can level up everything all at once. It's not as good, I will admit, but at the same time, you don't have to keep like trading what attacks you're doing. So it's quite a fun thing. And I did this just on a whim because I was wanting to play like hi Rafa, by the way. Sorry, I just realised I got a viewer. That's very nice. Ooh, what a lovely thing. Shiny. I got Rafa as a new follower. It is lovely to see you. And so, what was I talking about? Yes, I found it completely by accident because I was wanting to play it like Oblivion. You know, the game for chads, true chads play
What,
Elder
Oblivion?
Scrolls
Wait.
for Oblivion. Yes.
Like Skyrim's predecessor of Oblivion.
Yes. The true Chad game, right? Because
How is it a chaff game?
a Chad game, as in
Oh,
like
it's Chad.
absolute
I thought you meant-
alpha.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh Lord!
It's a chaff game. If anything, it's like FIFA 14 is like a chaff game.
Oh Lord! Do you wanna come to Coral with me? Lord. All the bard lads hang out in Breville. Oh my word!
For full disclosure, we are both extremely working class
Yeah.
and northern.
Yeah, don't you worry. I think literally the only parts of me that do not deem working classness is because I was able to go to private school because my dad's parents died.
Wait, you were in private school?
Yeah.
Disconnected. That's it. Fuck
I'm not the
this.
proletariat we all thought I was. No, genuinely.
I knew it was performative.
My dad's
it.
side of the family have been wealthy for a while, and then his parents died, and so obviously it was inheritance. That what, death or inheritance?
Nah, nah.
None of my homies have inheritance.
You don't know the struggle. My father is from Jarrah.
That's fair.
Not even Heaven, Jarrah.
To be fair though,
With an A.
my mum is from Bensham.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I currently live in Bensham.
I'm also, again, it bears repeating.
You what? That you're sorry.
Sorry.
You're sorry for my soul.
Would you like to hear something funny?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
currently actually sat in a seminar for uni.
Amazing. You're
I've got it on
currently
mute.
you're in a
Well, I've got it
seminar.
on, like, the lowest volume possible.
Oh, I love this so much. I know that part of me says I need to collect documents so that I can do my DBS check tomorrow.
Oh my god. I really hope my microphone's turned on.
That would be so funny. You've just admitted to the entire seminar that instead you're doing this. Oh, it's the forester man. Yes, I will help you with some pheasants. I will punch them to death with my bare hands. Like a lunatic. So yeah, I wanted to play it like that because it's obviously the best game ever. I just continue, like, so every game now, if I have the option, I will build a character who does solely punching, and that's how I learned that actually it's one of the best fighting styles in RuneScape to level everything
So
up.
basically, you regret all your decisions about becoming a bard.
Well, hey, I realised that those guys were having an awful lot of fun hitting things very hard.
Uh-huh.
And also, I was realising that unfortunately, if I roll poorly for stealth with a stealth bard, I will die. I will die very quickly. So yes, that's.
Just have another character prepared, just in case.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh, the Lederhosen hat. Oh, I may genuinely leave my freaky mask for Lederhosen hat, but I'm not entirely sure. Do you know how expensive Lederhosens are, though, to like, buy?
And they're quite expensive.
They
There's
are
a lot of, like, they're always, like, really good quality.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
However, right, I was at work when I was working, obviously, in the first salon I worked at, and they genuinely, my manager said, because I said, did you know Lederhosens are really expensive? And he just turned to me and went, you know what? Under no circumstances am I surprised that you know that. I do not.
Absolutely fair.
I do not remember why it came up as a topic of conversation. But it did, and there was a disappointment that I was talking about it.
No.
it's like the fact that everybody who I worked with was not surprised that I love 80s power ballads as well.
Oh, that's not a surprise. That's absolutely not even. No surprise at all there.
And why is it? What is it about me that drags out the obvious I love 80s power ballads?
I don't know, you just have the energy. I think it's because your proximity to Nick that I'm like, of course you like 80s power ballads.
Oh, aye, absolutely. I just thought obviously you would appreciate it. I do have as well a little goal that obviously eventually these wonderful people who do view, I would love to do is if I can raise enough money from just doing like so when people do donations and everything, I want to get one of those you know those prepper buckets that people like Tim Pool and everybody are selling.
No.
Have you not seen these? Right. So these prepper buckets, right? They're doing all these things because I don't know, like they hate themselves, but like they're an apocalypse food bucket where everything comes powdered and you rebuild like the food there and then. So I want to buy one of these solely so that we can see what it tastes like. But I'm going to need all of our wonderful D&D group because I am going to buy the Fallout tabletop game and build an adventure that we do through that.
Oh no.
But the only food we can eat during the session is from the prepper bucket.
Why do you hate us all? Is this because we're all
making
defining
jokes?
Your character?
Yeah.
Is this because I made you shit yourself?
Yes, it is absolutely. Yes, no. It was just because I thought it would be really fun if we did it all on Twitch. We had this tabletop adventure. We all built Fallout inspired, post-apocalyptic costumes and ate the food of the apocalypse, which is from this apocalypse bucket, and any fruit and veg that you can grow personally in your like garden, yard, whatever. So like you have to provide evidence beforehand, because obviously I will probably this is like a thing that I'm going to put a lot of planning into. And so the date that we'd be doing it, we'd have enough stuff anyway. I'd be like, okay, we're going to roll a trailer out so people can tune in live to watch this adventure. And so before that, we will prove that everybody has some aspect of what they've made if they are going to eat anything, you know. So if you've got family members who are really good at growing vegetables in their garden, do it. Like,
I was gonna say my granddad has an allotment, so
yeah.
I'm settled.
Yeah. You just need to prove that obviously, like you've grown it. So like rather than just gone to Tesco's and bought it, because that's no, we're not having that bullshit. You know, it's got to be homegrown, because obviously homegrown stuff is going to be weirdly shaped. It's going to be like not quite the perfect green color or whatever of the lettuce. Like it's going to look a little tired, because that's just what happens. That's just how naturally they're meant to look. It's life. And so yeah, that's my plan, is we're all gonna eat from this prepper bucket. I will distribute the contents evenly.
Evenly, really?
Yes.
Can we not roll for it?
What? I rolled a 20. I don't have to eat any.
Yeah.
No.
If I roll a natural 20, can I not eat anything?
No. We can all divvy it up, because there's stuff like you can get like meat patties, but obviously you've got to like rehydrate this meat, which is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
Please, no.
There's a bread, like a bread dough. It's not good, but it exists. But yeah,
I told you that I hate you.
Everybody hates me a little bit. 0 calorie cola. I will not mention the brand name, because I do not want to be thought of as being sponsored. I am not a shill. However, it bugs me, right? I will say this about any drink by the Coca-Cola company, right? really irritates me, and I'll say this, is on their advertising.
So it's Coca-Cola that you're
Shut up! That's not what I said. Was that they say on it, 0 sugar, no calories, right? That is not physically possible. The only thing that has literally no calories is water, right?
What about celery?
No, celery still has calories, except it's just a deficit for how much it takes to break it down in your body. That's what it is.
See, that's the same thing with smoked Smiro.
Right, but nobody says, boy, can't wait to eat some celery. That absolutely has no calories. Like, oh, hi Nick. Nick, are you at work? Nick just started. Yeah, Nick just started. I just got a message from him saying, "Show feet."
Oh my god.
All I'm gonna say, Nick, is I would, but at the same time, I had to get an item out of my toe on the dog walk, because for some reason a weird chunk of wood, and this is really gross, right? I was on the dog walk. I think it slipped into my shoe, through my sock, and stabbed my toe. So.
What shoes are you wearing?
I've been wearing some of these generic running shoe types, the type that you get from like you'd get from like a supermarket, and suddenly it was
okay, yeah.
apparently the instant assumption when I said an item stabbed in my toe, within my shoe was assumed to be an umbrella. So
That actually a golf umbrella.
Yeah, what I did was I took an umbrella, I sharpened the end, and then lobbed it through my foot, and impaled my own foot. No, actually, have I ever told you about the most sacrilegious costume I've ever put together in my life?
No.
So I was invited to a party, which was
Okay, so this just wasn't like I'm sat in the house and
yeah, no, I'm not a weirdo. I don't just create costumes because I've got nothing else going on. I imagine what they're gonna look like. I don't put them on. So anyway, I'm invited to this party, and it's an Easter quiz, or was named Queester, and if the people who planned it are listening to this whenever they see it, yes, I will share with everybody your weird names for events, and so I went, right, okay, well, we've got to go as a character, right? Obviously, it's important. This feels like a costumed event, and who's important in the Easter story, right? Now,
Jesus.
I'm not going to do Jesus. I'm not
Judas.
I'm not that bad. I'm not going to do Judas, because then I've got to hang myself halfway through the evening, and I promised my wife I wasn't going to do that. So
Mary Magdalene. I'm trying to think who was at the stuff there.
No, I went with Doubting Thomas. Right? Doubting Thomas, right, is unfortunately, right, he is one of the 12 disciples who got the shittest deal, and I will fully accept that he had the shittest deal of all time, right? He, so basically, he watches his mate die, alright, and you're fairly convinced, watching someone get crucified, they're not gonna get up again, right? So...
That tends to be the case.
Yeah, it tends to be the case, right? And he then says, like, to Jesus, "Hey, can you can you show me where you got stabbed in the hands, right?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, that's kind of weird." So he was like, so Jesus goes like, "Here's the holes in my hand," and it's like, I will address your comment in a minute, Nick. I'll get to the end of the story. So they put their fingers in his hands, and then he's also like, you know what? Like I'm still not totally with it. Do not blame this man. A guy came back from the dead, and he's like freaking out, and he goes, "Can I see the holes in your feet? Because you could like if you were gonna trick someone." I can imagine if you're committed enough to the bit, you would puncture your hands. That doesn't stop you walking into a room. If you put a nail through your own ankles, like, and then walk into a room, you are either who you say you are or a nutcase who will kill everyone in the room. there is no in between. So basically, he got renowned as this doubting, real piece of shit because he didn't believe. Because, most people don't get back up from being crucified, and I don't blame him. So I went with as a modern interpretation of Doubting Thomas, and I thought, well, what's a modern interpretation? Well, it's a guy who's clearly going to a festival. So there's me, sunglasses on, bandana around my head, jeans rolled up to like halfway at my calves, flip-flops on. And I got a t-shirt and I spray painted on it because I couldn't find any other way of getting this message on there. Show the feet.
Oh,
so yeah, I do actually have a weird foot fetish t-shirt. Actually, no, I got rid of it. But yes, that was part of my sacrilegious costume. So there you go. So I do have a comment here from Nick that just says, you should have dressed as a centaur, Jesus, except the horse part is a golden idol. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what words I can use. Oh my word. I mean, that's elaborate. That's a very elaborate costume that I have yet to... That's sacrilegious as fuck. Yeah, it is. However... Wait, hang on. Let me just think of the timeline here. Golden Idol, except it's a Japanese pop star.
oh no.
That's... Now we know why Moses made it a sin. The fact that you've said Japanese porn star, it makes me immediately think of some of the cursed shit that Dejan has said to me on a regular occurrence. That makes me immediately think it's the piss thing. Yeah. The fact that you put pop star in all capitals does not fill me with confidence. I mean, come on. There is a video where I'm trying to figure out the rules to I don't know anything about Japanese porn stars. That is a lie. That is a lie.
That's something that someone who knows stuff about Japanese porn stars would say.
Yeah,
Pop
like,
stars.
I mean, what you say, right, what you say is, I may know of one, but I'm not entirely sure. That genuinely makes you sound like you do not know, but you're also trying to not just say Asian is Japanese. I don't know what Twitch's TOS is, and I don't know how much of this conversation is brinking.
There's actually just 8-bit folk music playing right now over this conversation.
I'm glad I went with brinking. I did think about saying the word edging, and I thought that might be too far. Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. We are working more and more things throughout the pipeline, and if you want to support us and you want to see more stuff, please have a little look at the description. There is a Patreon link there. It will help us make sure that we know we're doing stuff that you enjoy, and it will help us to make longer form essays and other stuff as it comes out. Thanks. See you later.